Hey everybody, Ozza Grendel here, and we are flying over our little ranch because we have a little bit of a project to do over here today. Now, do not 100% sure if I'm pronouncing this properly, but I got the inspiration for this one from Namiature. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go ahead and put a link in put a link in the description to the channel, and also tag right here, or at least somewhere abouts here. And we are going to get some automatic bee stuff going on because there are some things that we need, but I do not want to run around and collect all these things. So, because as you can see, I run around already anyway, I want to grab. Let's go ahead and grab some iron as well. And I got an idea. I kind of want to add something to this because I don't know. I always feel like I have to give a little twist. Oh, also, while we're here, here is what we did to, this in here is our automatic fuel from last episode. And just to show you, I still got to take down the scaffolding because I got to figure out. I went ahead and I extended the, oh, there you go. See? You can hear it going. Went ahead and I extended it down so that we could have an on-off switch so that there wasn't just a backup of carpet going on. So here we are. And the first thing that we need to do is decide where it's going to go, and I think it's going to go right here. And let's see. So the first thing that we need is a 9 wide and 4 depth hole. So let's see where we can go. Let's go ahead and start right here, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. That'll give us enough room to walk around it if need be. And 2 deep. Or 4 that way. Alright. And as always, I typically have more than I actually need to do this because I might choose to expand the farm a bit. Go ahead and throw my shovel down and grab that and put it over there. Now, we want this to be a little deeper also. So, let's go ahead and dig that out. I'm not too worried about the dirt. We got plenty of dirt. And I'm not sure it'll take that long to get stuff going anyway. So this is going to be the top layer where the ground is. So we're going to go one more down. This the original idea for this was just so cool. I couldn't help but utilize this to change things up. I did find that there was a little bit of a waste of resources when it came down to how many rails were used, because we are going to be working with some rails here. Now we're going to go ahead and make this the area where pickup is. So let's go ahead and take that down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. The dogs are barking. I can hear them. Alright. Let's go ahead and pull these back up. I'm going to go ahead and dig these down. Wow, they are really barking. There you go. And again, that is just in case we're underneath. We don't want to accidentally dig up and ruin our redstone or anything. So let's go ahead and get our hoppers up, and we're going to connect those to that and to each other just to show off. One's going to go there, one's going to go there, one's going to go there, and one is going to go there. So I should have 4. 4. Good. Good, good, good. Now, we're going to start laying down our tracks. And what I like to do is just start with the hoppers first. All right, now with this being 9 wide, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull this layer up and pull this layer up. And the reason I'm doing that is because we are going to put down some redstone blocks. This is where my my resources are more of a waste than the way that Namiature, if I'm pronouncing that right, did it, because they just use torches. I'm using full blocks. And the reason I'm using full blocks is because they're just, I've got so much redstone anyway. And yeah, I don't see a reason not to. So we're going to do this. Just make sure you put a powered rail over each of the redstones and then feed it back onto itself. And what we're going to do is make it so that the rail car, the minecart with hopper that we are going to use, has this nice little circle that it's going to be traveling on. Go ahead and do that. So just like that. I'll go ahead and I'll make that and get that all set up now. Get this out of the way. We'll just put that right on there and push it. And we'll even let that clean up our mess for us. Let's just make sure that it tripped on me and didn't get stuck. So just make sure that it does a full circuit before you do anything. Perfect. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is trace around how big I actually want this farm. And this is going to be completely up to you. You are not welcome here, sir. This is going to be exactly, you know, how big you want it. I'm doing 9 by, I think I'm going to go 9 by, let's go as far out as this gate will let us go. So, I'm going to start here and just dig all this out. Just because I'm going to use a border. Oh, that was dumb. Well, I do that. Let's go ahead and pull that out there. Just like that. Okay, and that is going to be the footprint of your, just go ahead and throw the sticks down there because they won't be needed. I'll just go ahead and throw the flowers down there too, so they're not needed yet. Okay. Pull out my grass blocks here. And hi. And I am just going to, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and trace along the outside of this too, just because I want to be able to keep track of where things are going to go. So we'll have this nice border of cobblestone. There we go. All right, now, next thing, like I said, we're going to want to fill all this in and make sure that it's going to work fine, which I don't see why it wouldn't, but I always like to check. The way that we're going to check is we're going to get this all filled in with grass so that the rails are buried. Got our nice area there. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw a couple of these on here. And they should disappear. Yep, there they go. And they should go right into here. There we are. Next, with that done, we're going to go ahead and start building the actual stuff that's going to be needed for this. So I'm going to go ahead and use some oak logs. Let's see. Yeah, the oak should be visible, so I'm going to do this and just trace around the back end like that. And I'm already doing it. I'm already messing up. Just placement, not a big deal. You want to go right along where you have the border here, because you're going to actually have something overhanging. All right, next thing you're going to have is droppers, which we only have 2 of. That was derpy of me. We need droppers. So we can get rid of this, because that's not needed. Pick up some string. We've got some of that. And we are going to need sticks. Yeah, it's not that bad. We need to have 7 more droppers, because you want 1 dropper for each of these things that we're doing. So let's go ahead and just make some sticks. Just go ahead and do that whole thing. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That is what we needed there. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. And let's get this stuff going. So, go ahead and make some of that, and dispenser. Dispensers are kind of the biggest pain to make, but if you throw everything on the ground, you can just put them together anyway. So, oh, that's 1 too many. That's not a big deal. We'll just throw one of those in there. All right, so then we got that, and we should have everything at that point. Oh, chicken, you don't want to be in here, buddy. Anyway, what you want to do is take your dispensers and put your dispensers right along here. I made 7. I meant to make 9. This is me. If a doofus like me can make these things, there's no reason why you guys can't. I even had the material out, but I did not remember what I had counted. Okay, so that goes there. At this point, what we're going to want is our crafting bench out, because we are going to have to make 9. We are going to need to make 9 beehives. So the way that we're going to do that, let's come in here. I think we have some ready to go. Oh, there's 3. There's 3. Okay, so we are going to need more. Let's go ahead and take these and do some collecting. Now, this is what I was talking about. It's like it's not that big of a deal to do, but it's just like the sheep. It's not something that I want to do all the time, and I do want a good amount of honeycomb, because it is a block that I find aesthetically pleasing, and I want to build with it. Alright, so let's just pick up what we got. That should be enough. If it's not, we'll find out. Let's go ahead and just throw the sticks up in there for right now, and we need, there we go. That's 3. Go ahead and do that. 5. There we go, 9. So we got 9. That is all we needed. Woo! That could have hurt. But it did not. Well, it did a little bit, but not a big deal. So what we're going to do now is just hit Shift and put all of these down right on top. Next thing you're going to need is your dispenser, which let's go ahead and utilize these to get up there. And just go ahead and put your dispensers face down on here. So the little grumpy faces are going to be on top of here while your little redstone thing is going to be right there. And all I'm going to do is that. There you go. Take out your redstone dust and click all over it. Next thing you're going to do, this is going to take a second because what we're going to need to do is make a few of these, and I'm just going to start with one. You don't have to go crazy. I am going to end up loading this thing up completely, but you should just need 9 altogether to start with. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, and 9. Now, if you have these things completely filled with shears, it will go a lot easier for you. And what I actually plan on doing, and the reason why I brought all of these hoppers, is I'm going to go ahead and put a line of hoppers going in like that with a line of hoppers like this. And this is actually why I brought this. Because what I'm going to do is just load this thing full of hoppers, or full of shears, and have it go all the way through, filling all of these. Because you know what? We've got the iron, so that's not that big of a deal. Next, let's go ahead and I'm going to close that off. Going to put this here as the ground. And I'm going to fill this in so that I can just reach in and grab what I need. And I need flowers. So the next thing I'm doing is going to fill every single available spot with flowers. Oh, the bees are already starting to gather. Probably going to end up getting more flowers. Yeah, I'm going to grab some more flowers. But my next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these and I'm going to put this on the corner. I think I'm going to go 4 high. Same thing goes right here. There we go, yeah. Just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab some of that. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to put, let's go ahead and make a stair. It's raining! Hooray! Stair right there. Gonna have to remove that flower, unfortunately, which is not a big deal because I've got some empty space. Right there. I'm choosing to use a birch door because I'm going with the same theme that I've got over there. That'll open into this. There we go. Now, let's utilize all this glass. You can use any colored glass you want. I'm choosing clear. I don't know why I tend to use clear. Maybe it's because I don't have a good dye collection just yet, but I don't know. I considered using yellow, and I thought it was going to look dirty, and wasn't really something I was into going through. So, you're going to want to fill all that in. And you're going to want to fill all of this in too. Which is why I brought so much glass. I guess you don't have to. You could just leave this completely cleared off. But I'm trying to make this look like a more of a enclosed apiary. Kind of make it look like it's supposed to be part of the farm. I think what I might do is, and I'll do more decoration for this later, but with what I'm thinking, I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in. I'm so glad rain doesn't wash away redstone, right? Right, like, how lucky are we that Mojang allows that? Now, we are gonna want more flowers in there, definitely. But with 9, each beehive, and I think I covered this before when we were building that guy, or at least when we started breeding bees originally, each beehive will hold 3 bees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put double the capacity in there so that there's always a shift of bees ready for work. I'm not going to do too much of that really quick right now, simply because it's going to take a while to breed all that up. And I'm going to start with just a couple of bees that I can breed up. Let me grab some rockets. We'll go get those flowers. And hopefully it will be night soon. Ah, yes, flowers. As you can see, I got, like I said before, I got a bunch of extra stuff in my inventory. And I'm going to put a roof on this. Probably not as full. I'm probably going to leave it open as a... I'm going to leave it open as a sunroof, the way that I have it on here, a skylight. But I do plan on putting at least a faux roof, basically just an overhang canopy around the edges, and leaving the top open to the sky. We are going to want to... I'm going to put lanterns in here at some point. I got to see if I have any. But if not, I'll just make some, right? For right now, we're just going to have some of those. And I wish it wasn't raining because the bees don't come out in the rain. It's also not night, so I can't sleep. So, not a good time. Ah, good. The sun's going down. Hey, buddy. Oh, good. Perfect timing. All right. Should be a beautiful day. We'll come over here to rustle some bees. try to get a couple. Come on, buddies. Oh, there's one. That's one. We need to get a few. Come on. You guys have new digs. Let's go check it out. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Get in here. Come on. Oh, are you stuck? Oh, you're stuck. Oh, you poor thing. I'm going to go ahead and do that so they don't lose interest. Take out my axe, and what we will do is make sure we have an open area, and there we go. There we go. You goofy things. There we go. Now, it's a good idea to make sure you have flowers in your hand when you come in here, so they don't try to get out. But we're going to breed these guys up, and basically the idea is, and we'll check to see how well we're doing as time goes, but basically the idea is the observer will notice the block change as the texture changes and we start getting dripping honey, which will cause the redstone to go off to activate the dispenser, which will dispense the shears. Hey, little guys. Oh. And as the bees work, the shears will get trimmed and then they will plop out. And when they get plopped out, they shouldn't go any more than 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away. So this is just extra room for the bees to hang out in, which, like I said, we will just continue to breed them up as we can. And it will just automatically fill this with, in fact, I'm going to take that in there. Oh, did I hear it go off? It'll automatically fill that with here we go. It'll automatically fill that with honeycomb. So, and the big reason I'm doing this is because, wow, you got big quick. The big reason we're doing that is because we want honeycomb so that when oh, see, this is what I was talking about. Come on in, buddy. We want honeycomb so that when 1.16 or 1.17 comes out, come here, bud. Just gonna take you all in there. This is actually a really good way to breed them up too. When 1.17 comes, we'll have the honeycombs so that we can make candles, which that's exciting to me. See, we've already got a nice significant little bee family going on here. There we go. So like I said, I'm going to decorate this a little bit, put a little overhang on it and hide the redstone because I'm not a big fan of that. And I'm going to also just load this thing up with shears until it's completely full. And we will have a pretty good oh, you hear him going in and out of the thing. See, they're all working now. We'll just give them a minute. We'll just see what's going on. They're going to go in there and they're going to work, and when they come out, it should, I think it should be full by then. I'm not 100% sure, but as soon as it's completely full, then we will start having a nice collection of honeycomb. Oh, this is working great. This is working great. Let's go ahead and cover that in. And they're also, you have the ability to watch the bees too, which is nice. You can see what's going on in there. Hey, buddy, you want to join the party? Come on. I might actually just go ahead and get as many of my bees from the other. Come on. Might as well get as many bees as I can from the other hive in here and just bred up, and that way, as time goes by, they'll they'll just be able to expand over to the main apiary. Now, another thing that I plan on doing at some point, as soon as I find a design that I'm 100% happy with, is you guys working? You can hear them. Bees work. What I'm probably going to end up doing, though, after I find a good design, is trying to find a way to do the same for honey, because I know that you can load honey up in dispenser, or you can load empty bottles up in dispensers and get the same thing. Oh, I heard a click. I heard a click. There's a bee out. I heard a bee. Oh. There it goes. And see, you can see the little smoke come out of the dispensers. Let's check that out. We gotta move this fence anyway, right? How's that looking? Let's see. Oh, there they go again, barking. Oh, you know what? It's not done yet. This is me being impatient. Alright, so I do believe that is all I got planned for today. Yeah, it's going to take a little while for them to work. So, thank you for joining me, and keep playing Minecraft, keep playing with your kids, and I will see you next time in this blocky world that we call home. And I think we might have just made it a little bit sweeter. That was corny, but have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.